Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rukakwadash, the exclusive names that was given to the men of GMS. We have the exclusive names of the Heavenly Father and His beloved Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there, or hopefully elect. Shalom to you all. And I'm going to entitle this video, If the Whole Planet Earth is Going to Be Destroyed, Please Explain These Scriptures. So this is, I did a video last night after Apostle Ramlab. I did a video. Before I did the video, I wasn't at my crib in front of my computer. I mean, I could have did it on my phone, but there was another way. But I said, I asked him if he wants, he can do a video, and he went in, pulled out a lot of scriptures, and I didn't have to make a video after that. But you know me, I had to add on to it. Anyway, like Yawasap, Joseph means add to. So this is a video put up by IUIC Raleigh entitled The Elements Shall Melt with Fervent Heat. So I'm at minute mark 9 minutes and 34 seconds of almost a 22-minute video. So I'm gonna let it play. Fair use, fair use, fair use. See, the scriptures say if a brother or anybody of that matter is overtaken by a fall, ye which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness. So we're correcting you in the spirit of meekness, because you're going off. And then, when your response is, well, every time we turn around, I got to do a video on this. Well, if this video didn't pop up, I wouldn't have a video to do. I wouldn't be able to say anything. But this video came up, so I have to respond to it. I have the right to respond to it. You're clearly going off, and I can prove it with the scriptures. And you cannot prove that the whole earth is going to be destroyed. So, I mean, you have a chance to rebut what I'm saying. This Saturday, you go to the head guy, Bishop Nathaniel, because he made a statement maybe 6 months to, 9 months ago, a year ago maybe. He was going into the destruction of Babylon. He said all that. He said, don't try to escape to an island, because all them islands are going to be gone. He said in another video, I guess, or it could be the same video, I don't remember the actual video. He said Rome is going to be wiped off the map. Germany is going to be utterly destroyed. He said this in not just in a couple of different videos. Pretty much he was saying pretty much everything going to be destroyed. So this individual, one of the speakers of IUIC Raleigh, he says the sister asked destruction, and he said the whole world is going to be destroyed. It's going to be what did he say? Destroyed to smithereens. And she kind of was taken aback. She kind of hit her, and that there was some fear in her heart. So she asked a legitimate question, and he gave her the wrong answer. You got to specify that it's talking about Babylon, which is the United States, America, so you can understand. When you go to Isaiah chapter 13, it says the whole land. It's not talking about the whole earth. It says the whole land, a landmass, which is the USA, which is known as Babylon the Great. Excuse me. So anyway, I'm just going to let you hear it. And then I'm going to give you these scriptures.
For the angels to come and deliver this place,
Right.
and destroy this place. When you hear the trump of God, that means it's time for destruction.
That's right.
Right.
You with me?
So the world just what? Show so much
The world
stuff
will
out
destroy us.
Wow.
Right.
Give me Zechariah 14 and 12.
Bring it
I'm
out.
gonna show you what's about to happen. The world as we know it is about to get blown to smithereens.
Bring it out.
Tiwataki, the world as we know it is about to get blown to smithereens, meaning the whole planet Earth. That's clearly not scriptural.
Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why we out here, sisters. We out here to wake you up so you won't get burnt to fire.
Right.
Because when Christ come back and destroy this place, he said, give me Matthew 10:28. Let me show y'all something.
Bring it out.
We can't play around with Christ. Because when Christ brings judgment on this earth, your soul is going to burn forever.
Right.
Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all hear?
That's not scriptural either. There's no spiritual hell that your soul burns in. You err not knowing the scriptures. So you're wrong on two things. The destruction of Babylon is not talking about the entire planet Earth. And there's no such thing as a spiritual hell that your soul burns in forever.
Hear what I said? Your soul is going to burn forever. Read 10:28.
The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 28.
Uh-huh.
And fear not them which kill the body,
Uh-huh.
but are not.
So that's all I'm going to show you. You can watch the whole video, but this is the point that I wanted. And so he made two statements. I'm dealing with the first statement, the first claim that he made, that the destruction of Babylon means the whole planet Earth is going to be blown to smithereens. Then he says, if you ain't right with Christ, he says, you're going to burn in hell forever. Which, by the way, they didn't teach that some 4 or 5 years ago. So now I have a list of scriptures that I would like these guys to answer. You can answer this Saturday night. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll go to this one first. Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come over here. And Apostle Ramla hit a lot of precepts. Some of these same precepts. So you have 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 precepts. Okay, Deuteronomy 4, verse 44. Thou shalt therefore thou shalt keep therefore his statutes and his commandments, which I command thee this day, that it may go well with thee and with thy children, the word there is sons, after thee, and that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth, which Yahweh thy power giveth thee forever. So the earth that they were standing on over 2,000 years ago, in the kingdom of heaven, they're going to be standing on that same earth. But it's going to be under new management, let's say. Who laid the foundations of Psalms 104 and 5, who laid the foundations of the earth, that it should not be removed forever. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 4. One generation passes away and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. So now I want to go to Revelation 18. So clicked on, checked off a couple of precepts. Babylon is fallen, which we know, if you're an insider, you know, and the elite know this. They know that Babylon is the United States. They know it's going to be utterly destroyed. So they have escape plans. That's in Amos 2. I'm sorry, Amos 9 and 2. It says, and they're not going to escape. It says, first verse, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, it's fallen. And this is also written in Isaiah chapter 21, talking about the same event. And it's become the habitation of devils and the hold of every foul spirit and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Desert type creatures, because what's going to remain after this fire stops and the smoke dissipates, what's going to be left is a desert. So the only living creatures on this former Babylon the Great are desert type creatures, animals. 4th verse, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. So at one time, the 7 used to say, oh, we got to leave America. We got to get your passports. We got to leave America before the missiles come. This is an angel saying, this is John seeing a vision of an angel saying, come up. In Revelation 11, it says, come up hither. And they went up into a cloud. So we're going to come out of this place when the angels come and deliver us, because the enemies have to watch us, behold us as we're being beamed up. So you're going to be standing next to Edomites and, other nations and the elect and the 2/3. And they're going to see certain people getting beamed up and other people not being beamed up. While the missiles are on their way. 8th verse, Revelation 18 and 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is Yahweh, the Most High, who judges her. Heading say, lament for Babylon. So we're going to read the 9th, 10th, 11th, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, we're going to read the 21. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her. So they're going to be alive to see this destruction from a far off land. And lament, like I said in previous videos, this is going to be breaking news all over the planet Earth. When the World Trade Center towers went down, it was breaking news all over the earth. All these news companies around the world, everything was breaking news. So you think this, 5,000 square miles on fire from missiles shot off by the Russians and other nations, including NATO nations and EU nations, that's not going to be breaking news? And they're going to watch the news on the earth. And lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off, for the fair. And a lot of these Edomite pastors, I did a video on it, that they're saying that Babylon the Great, it has to be America. These are Edomites, Edomite Christian pastors saying that. The ones that get into the studies. Jake don't teach. Geno Jennings is not going to go into this because Geno Jennings is a little guy. He's an insignificant guy. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment. Now, these guys say, well, torment is talking about hell. The torment is talking about the place is going to be on fire, engulfed in flames, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city. They're not going to say Babylon. They're going to say America, the USA. That mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And the merchants, 11th verse, of the earth shall, who's going to be affected mostly? The people that make money off of this place, the people that became rich, shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. Now, meanwhile, while this is happening, breaking news around the world, we're going to be up in outer space in that chariot, the Yahushai's chariot. And we're going to be changed to superhuman extraterrestrial, terrestrial / celestial bodies. And then we're going to come down. The next big breaking news is, who are these people coming down in ships and arresting every goddamn body? The saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. 15th verse. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. So where are they going to be standing? On Mars? On Jupiter? They're going to be standing where they live. If it's in China, you're going to have Chinese people watching and breaking news. Germany, wherever. The Middle East. And you're going to have a lot of these nations that are happy that this place is destroyed. And saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught. And every shipmaster and all, because everything that's delivered over here to the Americas comes in ships, cargo ships. And all that bridge down there in Baltimore, there was a lot of money. There was hundreds of millions, maybe billions of dollars that was lost for that cargo ship hitting that bridge. And we know the backstory to that. And all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by the sea, merchant marines, stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning. They're going to be on the earth. So the earth is not going to blow up in the smithereens, saying, what city is like unto this great city? Because at one time, the dream, if you're born in another country, your dream is to come to America, visit in America or live in America. Now you got people wanting to leave America. They see that this place is going down fast. And they cast dust on their heads, which was an ancient custom, and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich. Well, we were made rich, all that had ships, cargo ships, in the sea by reason of her costliness, for in 1 hour is she made desolate. '20th verse, rejoice over her, thou heaven and holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you on her. We're looking for payback. 21st verse, and then I'm going to close. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus, with violence, shall that great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. So, in closing, the whole earth is not going to blow up into smithereens. Now, I want to see the Bishop Nathaniel explain away this. You guys, like I said, you guys are waxing worse and worse, and you can't see it because you're full of pride, and you're still a novice. I don't give a damn if you got 25, 30 years and you're still a novice. Because if Yahweh Bashim Yahushua was really dealing with you, you wouldn't be teaching this madness, man. And you would be teaching that the MOTB is the micro C hip. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. On to the next one. Shalom.